All right, everybody, welcome to Saturday. How you doing today? I'm going to do a reading today. This is what you don't see coming for each zodiac sign. We'll start with Virgo and we'll go all the way around to Leo. At the end of this video, as I always do with these readings, I will pull cards for everybody watching, so stick around for that. Let's see where we go. All right, my Virgos, what is happening? Deep breath, deep breath. What's going on for Virgo? Soulmate coming in, or soulmate situation. You're dealing with a person either right now who is trying to teach you something, or you're dealing with a person who has effectively left the building. All right, there could be somebody who's just walked away recently. So let's see what the tarot wants to show us. 8 of Pentacles underneath. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This person or the situation is a destined, fated one. So this can have to do with past life connection to a soulmate. Knight of Swords, 2 of Swords. Yeah, this person, I feel like this person walked away. It was going so slowly, or there was nothing happening, and so they just kind of drifted away. But I feel like the situation now, there's definitely some kind of misunderstanding between the two of you. Like now you're wanting to go toward them or something like that. Moon, Sun, oh, beautiful. 9 of Swords, wow. Outcome is the Tower. Yeah, there's a big misunderstanding here. Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to say this, Virgo, like, why was it going so slowly? I feel like this person was showing you that there was some work to be done, and that felt not fun. Okay, too heavy, not fun. I know, Virgo, you're always up for a good project or something like that. But there is something that this person is teaching you that maybe you don't like or you don't want to deal with. It's something that's very deep in you. They're bringing up something for you. And this person may have just moved on. Wheel of Fortune. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a second. Where'd they go? I don't think that they're going to answer their phone. I don't feel like that's their job right now. You do have this Sun card here. I did a reading yesterday on the 999 portal. So 9/9, September 9th, all the way to 9/18. So if you add that 18, it's another 9. So 999. You've got about 9 days. That's another 9. You got 9 days here to figure this out. Okay. And the 9/18 is right on that full moon in Pisces. So there's definitely something for you to work on, or for you to put some energy toward, which I feel like you hadn't wanted to do. So they just walked away. Okay. They just walked away. Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. They are moving on. This person's moving on. And that might be a shock to you. I feel like you thought this would never happen, that this person would never walk away from you, that this would, this could even be a family member. This could be a longtime friend. Doesn't have to be a love interest, although I feel like this person is doing it for their own health and safety. They see a tower coming for you. They see it. They know it's coming. What is this tower about for Virgo? What is this tower about? 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Yeah, this person walks away. Oh my God, yes. 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. This is a sudden realization that someone has gone. And I feel like you didn't realize that it was pretty good, or that there was a lot of potential here. And now they're gone, or they're going to be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like by the time we get to that full moon in Pisces, there's going to be some kind of, because 9s are all about closure, all about endings. And so what is it that you can do about it now? Why are you telling me this now? What is it you can do about it now? And there's a 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so there's some kind of pattern here about being too stubborn or um too much in your routine to break it and go toward them. I feel like they were asking you for something that was totally legitimate, Virgo, and because it was going to break your routine, you blew it off. And they're like, okay, I guess they don't care about me. And so they're leaving, they're walking away. I feel like this reading is showing up so you give you a heads up that this is happening right now during this 999 portal. Okay, Virgo, so heads up, soulmate leaving the building. All right, off with a bang. All right, let's look at Libra. What's happening for my Libras? Thank you. Home. Libra, are you finding a new home? Some of you could be moving. All right, some of you could be finding your place in the world. Some of you could be actually buying a home, right? And then you got to go back to the old one to pack stuff up. Like it's not just like, ooh, I just buy it and I move in and, you know, nothing else comes with me. There's some stuff that's going to come with you. Justice underneath. There's the Ace of Wands. This is all new, Libra. This is new, and this is your card. Justice underneath. Queen of Cups. Some of you have gotten a divorce, or you're moving on from the ending of something. It could have happened a long time ago. It didn't have to just happen. But some of you, it just happened. Four of Swords. So there's a healing necessary. Finding a new place in the world. Seven of Wands. 10 of Swords. 5 of Wands. And the outcome is the Queen of Swords. This is taking like a fearless inventory, you know, when you end a big chapter. So I was talking yesterday in that portal video about 2025, which is every planet and the North Node and South Node are moving signs, which is a huge deal, especially for Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, because they move very slowly. So Pluto going into Aquarius, that's a 20-year cycle that is just closing out right now. And it's with Pluto and Capricorn in 29 degrees. It's going to move into Aquarius next year. The nodes are moving from Aries North Node, Libra South Node, yours in the South Node, into Pisces and Virgo, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. And Neptune is moving into Aries. Saturn's going to be moving into Aries. Jupiter's going to be moving into Cancer. Uranus is going to be moving into Gemini. So everything is moving. And when they move from one house to another, it's a radical shift because it's going from an energy, one type of energy, a lot of earth energy right now, and it's moving into air and fire, which is very fast. And I have noticed, I'm a Libra rising, and I have noticed that I'm able to manifest something so quickly now that it is blowing my mind. And I feel like that's because this is you too, this Queen of Swords here. Some of you are healing your heart, and some of you may have gotten very betrayed recently, or have had a divorce or left somebody behind. I feel like this is a whole new chapter for you, Libra. And you're now just like, you know what? I'm good at boundaries now. I'm good at my healing. Let the other people kind of stew in their own juices. I don't care anymore. I feel like some of you Libras have left behind a lot of long-term situations or relationships, and you're ready for a totally new adventure. That is what's coming in. Libra, a totally new adventure. So 2025 is really going to be amazing for air signs, especially because, you know, we're going to be able to manifest, and this is our natural state, right, with that air energy. So just so you know, things are wrapping up right now, and any kind of betrayal that has happened to you, you're really stepping away from it. Good job, Libra. All right, what about my Scorpio friends? What is happening for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, what's going down for you? Grounded. Okay. It's a 22 card. So there's something here that you're trying to build. Could be trying to build something, trying to make something real or stable. In a 9 cycle, though, I got to tell you, like that feels, You got to stay grounded during this 9 cycle that we're about to step into. Yep, that's right. The sun underneath, that's Leo energy. The 7 of Cups. Stay grounded, Scorpio. The Empress, that's the situation, the opportunity. 9 of Pentacles. I like that. Yeah, really, I feel like you could go in a lot of different directions, but I don't think that's going to serve you in this current, this next cycle that we're in. That it's really much more about purging and closing out. Hierophant, Ace of Cups, there's the new cycle, 6 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Like, don't get out over your skis. Don't get ahead of yourself here, Scorpio. You are bringing in the right partner. A long-term partner could be a Taurus, could be, there's Libra energy, Leo. You are bringing in a long-term partner. So just stay grounded here. You know, don't lose your head or anything like that. This is coming in. Happiness and joy is coming in. You don't have to go running around searching for it. Just be cool, Scorpio. All right? Just be cool. And this 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Look at that. Crossing her hands over her chest again. The Queen of Wands. No drama, no drama. The reason you're going to be asked to stay grounded is I feel like there's going to be a lot of little loose ends that you cannot get stuck in, that you can't get sucked back into. Don't let yourself get sucked back into an old relationship that's not going anywhere, that's, you know, that you are the one who nurtures this person. Don't get sucked in to anything that's drama, triangle. Just don't do it. Like, that's old, that's past. And this is the message that the universe is trying to get to you, that you need to protect your heart. You need to stay grounded, take good care of yourself, focus on your own happiness, focus on your own joy. And this will come in. This committed partner will come in, but you don't need to go running around chasing after them. Okay. Or trying to find them in some way. Just do you do you. All right. That's for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for my Saggies. What is happening for Saggies? All right. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. Sagittarius, what's happening for you in this? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Oh, past life. This could be also for people with a South Node in Sagittarius. So I don't know if you're watching right now because you may not watch Sagittarian readings normally, but there's something here about tying up old contracts, closing out of old contracts, karmic contracts, things of that nature. This Pisces full moon is going to help you do that. What you don't see coming. 8 of Pentacles underneath, kind of just minding your own business here, doing your own work. Chariot, moving forward very quickly. That's Cancerian energy. There's Queen of Wands. Opportunity, 6 of Wands. 4 of Swords. Ooh, 3 of Swords, the Moon, and the Justice card as the outcome. So things are getting back in balance. I feel like if someone hurt you, someone went away from you, someone breadcrumbed you, ghosted you, whatever. And I mean that in like a big sense. This is not just somebody that you dated once or twice. This is a long-term partnership, a long-term connection. I feel like you're getting free of it finally. This person is not for you long-term in this life, other than to teach you something about healing, to teach you something about your feelings, about having feelings, or what it feels like, what real love feels like. There's a lot, this person has brought a lot of projects to you, meaning there's a lot of self-reclamation that happens when you let go of this situation. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Leo. It's going to feel good to walk away from this. It's going to feel good to move on. and get yourself back in balance, because I feel like you have been working on healing your heart for a really long time. And there's a reason for that. This moon energy is showing us, the full moon in Pisces is highlighting some kind of past life contract that is coming to a close. Why is the Justice card here? Some of you could be ending a long-term partnership like a marriage. 10 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. Hermit. And the 2 of Swords. So it's almost like you were, I don't like saying this, but I'm going to say this. Don't treat someone like a priority when they treat you like an option. I feel like that's the message coming through that you have not wanted to see. That this person really treated you like an option, not as a priority. Oof. That's over. Okay, you're really healing. You're healing that pattern. It's not just about healing from this person's nonsense or anything like that. You're healing a long time pattern, and you're becoming wise to be able to know the difference between someone who's legit in your life and someone who is treating you like an option. Yeah, Devil energy, Tower. Wow. 8 of Swords. This is a big aha moment. Oh yeah, 4 of Wands. You're fully moving on. This is a big closing of a chapter. Okay, a big closing of a chapter for Sagittarius. Getting balanced, really being able to see people for who they are instead of who you hope they would be. Moving on from that. This is a big aha moment for Sagittarius. I also feel like you're physically moving, Sag. You could be moving across the globe. You could be moving from a place that was kind of keeping you in that pattern. Like it's time to move on. It's time to move to a new contract, a new spiritual contract, a new spiritual path. Past life showing up again. All right, that's for Saggies. What about for Capricorn? I'm going to use this. There we go. Capricorn, what's going on for you? Karmic path. This is Saturn. This is your ruling planet. Sorry about the lawnmower noise. This is your ruling planet of Saturn. Right now it's retrograding in Pisces. Like I said, we do have this full moon in Pisces coming up. There can be lots of karmic paths closing up. We just saw that for Sagittarius. And shifting. All right, so let's see. Capricorn. All right. Underneath is the 7 of Wands. I feel like you've been resisting this ending for a long time. 3 of Cups. Or resisting people. Not an ending, but resisting people. Not wanting to be close to anybody. Page of Wands. 4 of Cups. Definite stubborn energy here. Capricorn. 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. And the Tower is the outcome. So this pattern is getting healed, blown up. You're moving on from this, stepping more into balance. Look at that. Very similar to Sagittarius. This is, I feel like deep down, you've had a sense of either everybody else is shit or I am or something like that. Like there's a feeling of not trusting anybody, not going near anybody. And I just feel like that can't continue. There's an inner child. There's a little part of you that needs to be held and loved and all of those things. And I just feel like you might be, sort of standoffish with people now. You're making a choice to go in a different direction. 2 of Wands. I really like this. Some of you have been pushing back hurt, not wanting to feel the betrayal, not wanting to feel any kind of hurt. Right? You're just like fantasizing that this person's coming back or fantasizing that there's going to be another chance. I just feel like the person that you're focused on is somebody who has a lot of lack mentality, and it's kind of aligning with something in you, an inner child expression of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, or something like that. That's being really highlighted So the Tower comes along and is blowing apart this stubbornness, blowing apart this stuckness of this. It's like subconscious. That's why this is karmic path energy. It's subconscious to you that why am I not having more luck with my money? Why am I not having more luck with people? Because there's something subconscious that is keeping you from being fully alive, really. And it's going to require you to find a teacher. You might need to go and do some ketamine journeys or, ayahuasca or something. It's like you need to get out of this path that you're on because it's become a rut. And you need to jumpstart yourself somehow, go in a new direction. And it can be that you have to have someone help you do that. Like you can't do it on your own. And I feel like you've only come to a certain level of development in your life. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 3, 4, 5. We haven't gotten into the, the higher numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We haven't gotten there. And here's a 10. We've got a 10 right here. So there's something about this time period that is going to say, okay, this is over. Okay, we're done. We're done keeping ourselves small. We're done staying in these type of stubborn ruts. We're done. The Tower comes along and it's going to provide you with a whole new way of looking at everything that's going on in your life. It's going to provide you with a whole new opportunity. Many opportunities, love opportunities, work opportunities, everything. You have been keeping yourself small. And this has been some kind of karmic energy. All right. So it's time to, the Tower's going to happen. If you feel like you're stubborn and in a rut, the Tower's coming. Okay. That's a karmic path change for Capricorn. What about for Aquarius? What is going on with my Aquarians? Let's see. All right. Woo! All right. What's going on with Aquarius? These are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just so you know, at the end, I'll pull cards for everybody watching. Aquarius, what's happening to you? Gratitude or for you? For you. Gratitude. Let's use this mythic deck. Something is going to be like a blessing in disguise, Aquarius. A feeling that it didn't feel good when it was happening, but you look back at it and go, oh, thank God that happened. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in that forever, or I never would have moved on. Wow, look at that, the stuck energy. Yes, you would have been stuck in something for a long time. Ace of Cups, that's you. That's beautiful. Temperance, oh, look at that, Aquarius. 6 of Swords. You are definitely moving on from something that's stuck. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You're going to now have some clarity as to where you're going. Could be dealing with a Sag or Gemini. You want something different than what you've had. And I feel like there was a little bit of a face-off, a little bit of a standoff or something. That's kind of small, though. That's not a big deal. Aquarius, I feel like you've mastered the art of inner knowing or inner sight. Some of you could have a spiritual gift opening of clairvoyance, claircognizance, something like that. You could have that gift opening up to you. And it's really opening up your whole world. It happened because of something not so good, though. This 4 of Cups. It happened because of gossip or people backstabbing you or something. It happened because of something not so good. So let's just say, oh yeah, 10 of Cups, beautiful energy. Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so Aquarius, I just feel like you wanted something so much. You wanted something to be true or be real. that you stayed in it regardless of whether it was that thing or not. You stayed in a relationship. You really wanted something to work out, but it didn't work out, or it's not working out. And you kind of maybe lied to yourself a little bit that it was better than it was. I feel like there's going to be some kind of gossip or some kind of information that is going to be shared that is going to change everything very suddenly. Someone could whisper in the ear of your partner that, like, hey, this isn't for you, or something like that. And the partner goes, okay, I'm out. You could also suddenly move away from a situation that you really thought you wanted, because it just becomes obvious to you that it's not real, it's stuck. And so I think you suddenly see, this is a very sudden clarity, okay, for Aquarius, a very sudden clarity. And I just feel like it's not all that bad. It doesn't feel terrible to me here. It really doesn't. And Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Emperor. Okay, High Priestess, that's where you're going. This is about you going towards something that's much more meaningful, much more dynamic. This is kind of lightweight. Like you expected, okay, I don't know. Like you had a job with a company and you really expected it to go somewhere, but it's not going anywhere. You had a relationship that was fine. There was some kind of connection there, but it's not really meant for the long haul. Okay. It's meant for just one specific thing. When that's over, bam. So your expectations were kind of out of alignment with what this other person could bring to the table, or that job, what it could bring to the table. You were definitely kind of gaslighting yourself. So now you're going to have the gift of sight, the gift of clarity. And you're moving from some kind of like rough water into calmer waters. I like that a lot. And you're going to look back on this and be like, how could I have not seen that was not right for me? How could I have not seen that this person, that we were just stuck, that it was like, maybe I was hiding away from something that was real and meaningful and challenging and dynamic, because it was all those things. I was hiding in kind of like the baby rides, as my friends used to call them, at the amusement park. They would, let's stay in the teacups and the bumper cars. Let's not go on that big, ugly roller coaster. Let's not do that. But the ugly roller coaster is something that you need to consider, okay? Because it's going to bring you to your future. All right. What about Pisces? We've got the full moon in your sign. We got Saturn retrograding in your sign. What is happening with Pisces? Oh, yeah. Release. That's what a full moon is. And eclipse energy is activation energy. So it's activating you to release something, Pisces. Where is your Pisces in your chart? What house is it in? That's going to show you what part of your life needs this cleaning house. Okay? That's what's going to show you. Look and see in your birth chart where that falls. 7 of Swords underneath. More knives. More knives, Pisces. The World. Emperor. Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. Hanged Man. 4 of Pentacles. And the outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is also about clarity for you. This is about taking a stand, taking back your power, releasing any situation, especially a work situation that was keeping you too small. There was a reason for it. It wasn't for nothing. Okay, Pisces, that you were in a certain job or in a certain path, and now you're seeing it. Now you see what the reason was, and you're kind of surrendering to the new mission, to the new path. The opportunity is really for you to follow your heart. Okay, Pisces. And I feel like some of you could be releasing a situation that's keeping you from a relationship that is really going to challenge you, really going to test you. And after a lot of learning, especially if it was third party energies, it's like you're really healing that. The 8 of Pentacles, the moon, there's the moon, the 8 of Swords, and the High Priestess. Some of you are opening up a new channel of your spiritual guidance. It's like you don't see things the way other people may see them. You don't, it's almost like you have night vision, Pisces. You don't see things in the plane of day. You see what's going on underneath the situation, behind the scenes. You see that very easily. So this old life was kind of superficial. There wasn't anything to see behind the scenes. And now you're being drawn toward a situation that is much more in alignment with your capabilities, much more in alignment with who you are. And I just feel like this is really going to expand you. So this is a big time of releasing for my Pisces. And it's time to just be okay with it. Like, you guys are very good at being fluid, going from one type of life to another. So it's time to employ that skill. It's time to employ that skill. Whatever's being closed out, just let it go. Let it release. All right, let it release. Lots of releasing today. I suppose that 999 portal is to blame. All right, so Aries, what don't you see coming, please? Aries, darling. Saturn energy of time. Saturn energy of time. It's like time is running out, Aries. Time is getting tight. It's like you can't wait anymore or something like that. You can't wait anymore for some kind of action, to take some kind of action. Oh boy. 10 of Swords underneath. 5 of Wands. You're showing up as the 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict here. Yeah. 9 of Swords. 3 of Wands. I feel like you have been battling inner knowing, that you have been trying to not recognize that something's time is running out. You don't want to recognize it, but the opportunity is to really allow new paths, new vistas, new adventures. Woo! Empress. Nice. Fool. Oh, yeah. 2 of Swords. Isn't that weird? And then the Knight of Swords. This keeps coming up, this 2 of Swords card. So this is about not looking outside of yourself for happiness. And I love this for you, Aries, the Empress and the Fool. Some of you have been battling to stay away from this new adventure. Not wanting to feel an ending. Not wanting to feel that something is coming to an end. I really don't want to feel that. I don't want to experience that. So I'm just going to kind of let it roll. But there's something coming at you that's new. There's some kind of experience coming at you that you're not seeing. This whole reading is about what you don't see coming. And the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You're going to have to be prepared and be ready for this Knight of Swords. So there's something coming at you like an unfair, someone's leveling some kind of unfair allegation at you. Someone is stabbing you in the back. Someone is taking you down a road that is not for you. Someone's putting you in jeopardy, putting you in harm's way. You really need to be more heads up. If you're battling something so hard, you're battling this internal knowing that says, this person's going to screw me. You're battling some kind of internal ending or some kind of knowing that you don't want to have, but you're needing to have that in order to battle what's coming. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be about fast moving events and that you have to engage with. You don't have a choice. You have stopped yourself from getting prepared for this because you think that that's going to stop it from happening, but it's not. You really have to get prepared. This is the portal, the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Like, this is the portal to the new life, to the new beginning. You can't not prepare to walk through this, to have this come at you really fast. Life comes at you fast. Don't go dicking around here and be very you know, I'm fighting my own anxiety. I'm fighting my own inner knowing. I'm fighting my own intuition. Don't fight. Don't fight that. You need it right now, Aries. All right. You need it. All right. Let's see where we're going for Taurus. Sorry, lawnmower. All right. Let us see. Taurus. What is going on for you, my darlings? Okay, Taurus. Full moon in Pisces. There's a 29 card. That is an 11, but 29 is the anaretic degree. It's the final degree. The full moon is at 25 degrees, I want to say. 25 degrees Pisces in opposition to the sun. The sun in Virgo. Full moon in Pisces. It is an eclipse, which is activation energy about releasing. We are in this 999 portal between September 9th and September 18th. King of Cups, dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Tower. Sudden change, sudden releasing. Wheel of Fortune. This is destined. This is a destined moment that could have been easier, but I feel like you were hanging on. Message coming through. There's the moon again. Moon, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 8 of Cups. You are out. Okay? You're out. I see 2 children here, and I see family stuff. I feel like you have a different path now. The kids could all be out of the house, or this could be like empty nest situation. But I feel like you're walking away from a partner of a long-term partner. You're walking away from that because it's ended. The chapters are ending and you might have held on too long. All right. You might have held on too long. So where are you going here? This 8 of Cups. 3 of Cups, celebration, judgment, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. There's a very different kind of life that you're stepping into. I feel like you might have a group of girls, young women, or women your age, or something like that. Like you step into kind of a faster moving environment for yourself. It's more exciting. It's more interesting. It's more spiritual. Like this is over. Okay. This has run its course. It's like no, I feel like what's happening is you're learning that things have certain life cycles to them. And, you know, okay, till death do us part. The death of the relationship is also a death. It doesn't need to be our physical death, but there's a death of a relationship here because it's just time. Sometimes things just end. Okay. And I feel like that's been something that you've been trying to avoid. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sag with this Jupiter energy. Also, yes, more Scorpio with that Tower. So this is the message here, the Page of Swords. I feel like you get excited about something new. Oh yeah, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, 2 of Wands. Look at that, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're excited about a new potential partner or a new potential venture, maybe even a business partnership. And that's what's allowing this to be more this is just what's got to happen. You may not be fighting it anymore. You're going towards something that's exciting and that's interesting. And it's kind of a little bit like, why was I holding on to this other thing for so long? Probably because it was traditional, or it helped you to be, I don't know, it was a long-term thing. And sometimes it's really hard to know when those things end. Yeah. Or to have something like that end. Lots of endings here today. All right. So let's look at Gemini. Gemini, Cancer, and Leo is left, and then I'll pull cards for everybody. So Gemini. Power. That is Scorpio energy. That is Pluto energy. these are a lot of destined and fated closing of chapters here. Pluto, this power energy, we have Pluto backing into Capricorn right now. It's like time to close up loose ends. So if the new chapter, let's just say, is like going to college or something like that, you get into college, right? You get into college in your senior year, but you still got to graduate from high school. You still got to finish those final exams. You still got to go through senior skip day. You've got to go through the, all of the things and the summer beforehand before you move on to that new chapter. There's some closings and tyings up that are just part of the deal. We move from one chapter to our life. There's something here that you have not been stepping into your power enough about. Okay. 6 of Wands underneath. Maybe you feel like it's too egoic to be like, look at me, I'm stepping into a new chapter. Too egoic. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Pentacles, very self-assured. Oh, beautiful. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. That's the opportunity. I feel like you have the opportunity to run away from something, but you're gonna need to go through the final chapter of it. Hanged Man, you just want it to be over and with as little fanfare as possible. Hanged Man, Hierophant, 5 of Cups, oh yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the lie that has wasted a lot of your time is that it was somehow going to get better. Okay, it's not getting any better. It's come to the end of a cycle. It's time for you to take your power back and go in the direction of something new. This Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are ending a marriage or ending a long-term commitment or something that you thought was going to be a commitment. You're ending this. Hanged Man, you're seeing it from a new perspective. This is Neptune. And Neptune can be how we lie to ourselves. That 7 of Swords. Like, how do we lie to ourselves about certain things? Because we really want it to be true. And so you've been lying to yourself for a while. And that's the thing that has drained your power. So Ace of Pentacles, going through this as a gate card. Right? You see the little gate. Can't see what's on the other side. But it's an opportunity. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. So we got three of the 4 10s here, and that is the opportunity to step into something that is coming from your experience. The next chapter is going to build on your experience of what you've learned from this situation. So take the wisdom, leave the betrayal. Take the wisdom, leave the codependency. There's love right around the corner. 2 of Cups right behind you. Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. This beautiful masculine, feminine energy. And I feel like there's something here about you wanting to come out on the winning end of this. That's why you haven't... something about that. There's something about I need to have the last word, or I need to know why, or hanging on. Lots of that here today. There's so many brand new beginnings that are just trying to happen, but there's a lot of resistance. The only thing in the universe that is consistent is change. And it is the one thing that humans have the most trouble with. It's the only thing that's consistent. And yet we still can't deal with it. And that might be part of this lesson, is that your power is being able to deal with change and welcome in the new chapters and let go of the old chapters and see them more as chapters rather than something that needs to stay, something that can't be moved on from. Some of you are opening up to a new kind of work or a new chapter in your work. Some of you are letting go of something that did work really well for a while, that it's just time for that to stop. It's just time for you to take your power back and elevate it. Okay, elevate it. Cancer, darling, affluence. Wow. Jupiter is going to be moving into Cancer next year. And that is very powerful energy. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. And the 29th degree, is it the 29th degree of Cancer is considered like the millionaire degree. So if you have anything at that end of Cancer, it's really going to be activated. I feel like in 05, like in 2025. But let's see here. Oh, there's your card. King of Cups underneath. What in the world? 4 of Cups. Ace of Swords. I don't want to see the truth. 10 of Cups. I don't want to see the truth. It's too much work to go in the direction of this 10 of Cups. I just want to sit here under my tree and look at something that is still too small for me. 7 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to take work. The Sun, and the outcome is the Hierophant. This is going to require you to put in some effort. But it's worth it. 10 of Cups. I feel like you've never thought of yourself as a lazy person. I hate that word. Or a underachieving person or anything like that. I just feel like you don't believe you deserve affluence. And so it's not really a thing for you. And if you knew that all you had to do was put in some time and effort, would you do it? So Ace of Swords, what is the truth trying to come in? 8 of Swords. Lovers, that's Gemini energy. 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. Lots of 10s, have you noticed? We got 3 of the 10s right here. The 10 of Pentacles is missing. That's what this affluence is. And this is like generational wealth or legacy wealth. You just have to put some time and energy into something. And here's the deal. So this card, this is what you're showing up as, this 4 of Cups. And the truth is that you don't know what to do next. You don't know what's the thing that's going to bring in the multi-millions, right? You don't know what that is. But I almost feel like with Mars has moved into Cancer. So things have to be your sign. Mars has moved into Cancer. So things have to be aligned with your heart or you won't do them. Like it doesn't matter how much money is going to come in from it. I just won't do it if it's not really my heart's desire. So, but I think you also don't know what your heart's desire is. And I feel like that's where the rub is. What you don't see is that you are thinking too traditionally. All right. You're thinking too traditionally and you kind of resist anything that just makes you happy. You think that's frivolous. So you're prohibited from making these choices because of the way your belief system is set up to keep you away from something that's happy and joyful and that you would have fun with. Instead, you can only think in terms of traditional opportunities. So what's the answer here? King of Pentacles, Judgment, 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Who is it that's around you who is doing something fun that they love? Even if it's somebody you don't know, like it could be a famous person doing something that they love and is very successful financially at it. Who do you know like that? Because I feel like the universe is trying to show you that person, or you're attracted to that person for that reason, that they are doing something that is totally enjoyable for them and they're still making a lot of money at it. They're using those resources to help people. It's just a beautiful cycle. And I just feel like you're resisting that because you believe that things don't work like that, at least not for you, but they're going to. Okay. That's Cancer. Now, Leo, and then I'll pull cards for everybody watching. There we go. All right. Leo, for you, okay. Healer. I just saw that jumping out. Itchy eye. Okay. Healer. That's interesting. Itchy eye. Something about that. Something about your eyes are being opened. right? It's like that moment in time when you're healing your sight. Maybe you're something to do with your eyes, or that you're not seeing things clearly right now. Okay, something like that. So what's going on for Leo? Underneath is the Emperor. Knight of Pentacles. Here you are, Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Hierophant. Sorry, I was going to say High Priestess. The Gemini card of the Lovers. You put a lot of time and effort into a relationship. Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of confusion around this relationship. I feel like you think that this is your person, but I feel like your eyes are being opened. And you think of this person as an emperor or as a hierophant, but really they're a Knight of Wands. It's so much energy and effort. This person is kind of not capable of commitment. The Ten of Pentacles here is about resources, and you're needing to be the responsible one all the time. You're the one that's needing to be serving the collective. And I just feel like that's true, but not in the way you've been doing it. I feel like you're opening up to becoming a healer, Leo, and it's time for you to walk away from people who drain your energy. Whoever that is, could be family members, could be a love partner. It's time for you to make a decision and move away from something traditional to something not so traditional. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of options here, and that might be very confusing for you. Okay, Leo. Hanged Man, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Temperance card. So there's going to be something that what you don't see coming is you're going to start seeing things from a new perspective. You could be dealing with a water sign or a Sagittarius who's a teacher or a healer. And they are, whatever they're doing, they're not doing it for you or to you, but they're somebody who is really opening up your eyes in terms of all the possibilities. They are somebody who's maybe a teacher and somebody maybe you've known for a long time. Like if you're really confused as to the next steps, it's like you got to get out of this very traditional kind of experience that you're in, especially if you're the one who's doing all the work. If you're in a relationship where you're doing all the work, that's it. Okay. I can't do that anymore. I need to step into being who I'm here to be. Your mission is really calling here, Leo. All right. Your mission is really calling. And I feel like here's the Temperance card. You could have a water sign on your path, water sign or Sagittarius, who is showing you the way forward. It's time to listen to that. Okay. It's time to listen to that. Okay, so that's for Leo. So now let's pull cards for everybody watching. I'm going to use different decks. Okay, this is for everybody watching. Okay, and you. Come here, you. All right, what messages? I just saw the Wise Leader card. I have had a lot of information coming through. Watch that bonus reading I did yesterday about the 999 portal. I have had a lot of aha moments about 2025 with every planet changing signs. It's going to be a big year. So right now we're getting a lot of foreshadowing of like, hey, wrap this stuff up because there's a new chapter coming. Voyage of the Heart. Yep. Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. Great Adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. And Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So this is about trusting the path. Whatever's being shown to you right now, or whatever is kind of coming up for review, whatever you're sort of seeing more clearly right now, just trust it. Okay. Just trust it and take some kind of actions that are going to be helping you. I feel like some of you are really being called to get out of dark situations because your light is not shining brightly enough. And it's getting dimmed by people who are draining you. 9 of Wands. Oh, yes. 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Tower, 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. There's people who are draining you, either through romantic betrayal or manipulation or gaslighting or something like that. Yep. 7 of Cups. Very unclear or very confused. Magician. Wheel of Fortune. There have been people around you whose sole purpose, not SOLE, SOUL, sole purpose is to try to confuse you. They're not of the light. They're here to try to confuse you. Okay. Hierophant, Queen of Swords. Oh, thank goodness. There's clarity. 10 of Cups, Death, King of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So I love this 10 of Cups, King of Wands, 6 of Wands. And the thing that is like holding court is this Queen of Swords. So she is saying, I see you now. Even if it's been like traditionally we look to these kinds of people as leaders, as teachers, as guides. And now we're saying, you know what? You guys were just trying to keep power. You guys were just trying to stay in power. And that's not what is going to be the new path. It's like the money men. Okay. So when Pluto first moved into Capricorn in 2008, the banks fell off a cliff because they were doing something that was unsustainable. It was greed. We've got a lot of greed going on in our society right now. And it's, from the powers that be. And so this is something that you're seeing now as a healer of a collective. You're seeing that these traditional structures or cabals or people are meant to spectacularly blow up in front of us. Because if it happened quietly or behind the scenes, it would not have the generational impact that it's going to have. Okay? People need to see it. People need to have it be like dragged through the town square. People need to choose happiness and joy moving forward. And they can't look backward to these structures that weren't bringing that. 999 is going to be a time between September 9th and September 18th. And we have that full moon in Pisces. 9s are about endings. 918, if you add 1 and 8, that's another 9. And then we have the equinox. The autumnal equinox. Equal night. Equal day, equal night. And we are moving into Libra and then Scorpio times when things get darker. So if your light is not shining brightly enough right now, that's why this all has to happen. So you go, okay, it is about me stepping in and being a healer. This is where I can help. This is where I can be of service for the future. The 10 of Cups, the King of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles. King and Queen of Pentacles. I've been seeing this in so many readings. This is about the new leadership. And is going to be tangible and real for people. It's going to be about the 4 of Wands, which is about community. Community is going to become very, very important. So no more of this snakes in a cup, no more of this confusion. I feel like this is going to be a time when people see the darkness dragged through the town square. Because it has to be that way for things to change. Otherwise, people won't believe it happened. Any final words on this? King and Queen of Pentacles. So you likely are, if you bring this down to like a personal level, if you have been deceived by people who you held up that were in power and then you just gave them a lot of your time and attention because you believe that they deserve that. I feel like they're going to have a spectacular fall. Okay. And I don't mean a good one. Fall, autumn. Yes. Hanged Man, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles. So you're becoming a master of the seeing things from new perspectives. Perspective is such an underrated skill. When you put things in the proper perspective, it eliminates fear and it provides for future growth. Yeah, this fall is going to be, buckle up, Buttercup. This fall is going to be off the hook. All right, and we're going through some kind of closure right now to prepare for it. All right, guys, that's for you. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.